out, guys. We have three incredible cars, all Toyota GR Corollas. We have a Super Taikyu Endurance one that was brought from Japan. This is a full-on race car. We don't know what this is exactly. My guess is that it's the GRMN version. We don't know. We will ride in this today for the first time, but this did get launched at Formula Drift Long Beach. It actually got shown at my Type S Nightlights event for the first time. And then we have the GR Corolla race car that's built in the US, all three together. And I have my buddy Craig Taguchi here. Just a little history. This is gonna date us, okay? My first ever magazine feature in any magazine ever, 20 years ago.
Yes.
Craig was the editor-in-chief of Drifting Magazine.
That's right.
It was a quarterly magazine.
First and only drift magazine in the United States.
I was so happy to be able to provide photos for an article from Top Drift, Just Drift. Such historic photos so early. I met a lot of the Formula Drift drivers, including Justin Pollock, at that event.
Yes.
And it's so crazy to me because I'm able to work with you. I'm able to work with so many of these drivers for these 20 years.
Yeah, it's been crazy. And if you think back to a lot of those drivers that we were featuring together, Ken Gucci, I'll call that one in particular. Ken Gucci, part of the Toyota family, racing and doing drifting and even some of our press events with us. So it's a great family. We're all passionate about our cars. And I think, Larry, you and I might have to be the luckiest people to do what we love for a living.
Seriously, I have to pinch myself almost every day. Well, okay, just to give you guys some context, today I've been in all of these cars, all three GR cars, including the Lexus RCF, the final edition.
Yes.
Big V8 power in a nice luxury vehicle, so much fun to drive. But behind us, we have three really special vehicles. Let's do a quick high-level overview of them, and then we can pass it off to the chief engineer.
Yes, I'll introduce you to GR Corolla Chief Engineer Naoyuki Sakamoto. And Sakamoto-san would love to tell you a little bit about GR and how we believe race cars help us to develop the best street cars. And so today, behind us, we have three different flavors of GR Corollas. The two on the sides are full race vehicles with cages. These vehicles ultimately help us to develop and make our production cars better and better each year. So as Sakamoto-san and his team get laps and laps on the track, they learn things. They learn how to become more efficient. They learn how to become faster. And then those changes ultimately, small or big, will make themselves into their production cars. And the car in the middle that is masked, this is a vehicle that we can't talk about too much today, but in the near future, we hope to show you something that we think will really excite you.
I will be able to experience riding in it today.
Yes.
Which is exciting.
Yes, we have a special treat for you today, Larry. So Ishihara-san is one of GR's top development drivers, and he also races in many series in Japan. He has flown all the way from Japan to be with us here, and especially to give you, Larry, a ride in this masked camouflage in GR Camo vehicle, which is being used as a development car for hopefully something that we can talk to you about in the future. So I think Ishihara-san, I've asked him to push very hard on the right pedal and to give you a ride of your life.
Toyota really is taking the race on Sunday, sell on Monday thing to the next level, and also just using that in the modern era, right? Because it's what blows me away, and this is something I've been talking about a lot. It's 2025, and there's 3 manual transmission cars that you can buy from Toyota right now. What kind of timeline is this? This is crazy.
Yeah, it's what the customers asked us for, and so we listen. I think that's something that GR does really well. We are at the track all the time. We talk to our owners. We listen to their feedback. And one of the big things that the world wanted was manual transmission vehicles. So we offer those in all 3 of our vehicles. But I have to tell you, Larry, especially with the 2025 GR Corolla, the automatic that we launched in Los Angeles, that vehicle is incredibly fun. And we think that it offers enthusiasts a different way to drive a GR Corolla, and I can tell you that it's incredibly fun. The shifts are crisp, both up and down. Quite possibly the fastest way around a track is in that automatic transmission.
I can confirm that it is faster around the track, and I did have a chance to drive both. Both are fun. I personally prefer to row my own gears,
Yes.
but I can see if you feel like you want a daily drive automatic, that's probably the perfect one for you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and catch up with Sakamoto-san,
Yes.
and then we'll talk about the race car, the hydrogen-powered car.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really interesting one. I think most people, when they think about hydrogen vehicles, especially from Toyota, they're thinking about fuel cells. Well, we've taken that concept and we've turned it into a combustion engine. So you'll get to hear from Sakamoto-san on how we race this vehicle and how we learn how hydrogen combustion could be a technology that we could possibly look at in the future, and it definitely is a fast vehicle.
And this is something that I've been talking about more and more also, being eco-friendly by using alternative fuels. Not just putting all your eggs in one basket for EV, nothing wrong with that, but exploring other ways, because what's the byproduct? Just water, right?
Yeah, it's water, and Larry, I think you hit it, right? Toyota and GR, we're a multi-pathway brand, and what I mean by that is we've got ICE engines with turbo, we've got hybrids, we've got plug-in hybrids, we've got full battery electric vehicles, and we have fuel cells. And the car from the rookie racing team that you're gonna get introduced today, it's taking that hydrogen and using it in a different way, which would still give the customer a chance to feel that adrenaline and that sound of combustion and turbo actually being pumped through the GR Corolla engine that's been slightly tweaked to accept the hydrogen. The emissions are much cleaner, and so why have one powertrain offering when you can have a few for different flavors and for different needs and for customers that want different technologies?
Yeah, and if this is like a case study, or if this is something that Toyota is getting into, it opens the door for so much, right? You can still continue to develop internal combustion engines, and on top of that, if there's a way to convert a lot of these ICE engines, a lot of historic cars that we love, to run hydrogen or an alternative fuel, that's what gets me excited.
Yeah.
You know, because I want to continue driving the historic cars that I've been able to collect over the years. I want to keep driving them. I want to keep enjoying them. And then if it means that they can become eco-friendly in some way, shape, or form, then I'm all for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think, like we said earlier, different people want different things, and Toyota and Gazoo Racing are testing everything so that we can figure out all the ways to always make sure that driving remains fun. That's the goal here. We're out here having fun, different powertrains, but they all go fast and they all put a huge smile on your face. And Larry, I think we're gonna get you in the car with Ishiro-san, and I hope that you're a little scared, to be honest.
Okay, all right, we'll see.
Great.
Awesome, thank you, appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming and showing us these vehicles. What are we looking at here? Is this a normal G16 engine?
Yeah, it looks like a normal G16 engine, but fuel is different. So we are using hydrogen to run this motor.
And then the hydrogen, is it compressed, or how is it used?
Yeah. Actually, we are taking advantage of the Mirai fuel cell technology. So we are using the similar, almost same fuel tank as a Mirai. So we put the hydrogen gas to the tank with a high compressor, almost 10,000 psi.
And in terms of power, how much power does it make compared to gasoline or race gas?
Almost the same as a gasoline G16 engine, so 300 horsepower around.
And then this is designed, you put this together to be able to run for 24 hours then?
Yes. So we are joining a Super Taikyu series in Japan, which is the endurance race in Japan. So the longest one is 24 hours.
How is it that you're able to fill up hydrogen so fast with the pit stops if it's a 24-hour race?
Actually, we are improving the hydrogen station itself. So actually, we can refuel hydrogen with existing hydrogen station, such as in California, but we are improving making it fast.
Wait, so the tank is here?
Tank is here, you can see. So there are
Whoa.
4 tanks.
4 tanks?
Yes.
So the whole back of the vehicle is hydrogen. So then it's all high pressure tanks.
Yes, same as a Mirai's hydrogen tank.
How many are in the Mirai?
Actually, Mirai has a 5 kilogram hydrogen, but we expand the tank, then it's almost a 7 kilogram, 2 kilogram more hydrogen.
What's the equivalent, do you know, in gasoline or in range? Is there a way to kind of express the equivalent?
Hard to explain the mileage, but when we drive this car on the Fuji Speedway racing track with a racing speed, 10 laps.
10 laps.
10 laps.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then it's about what?
50 to 60 kilometer,
How fast are the laps? About 2 minutes something?
2 minutes.
2-minute laps. Okay. Is this the filler?
Yeah, filler.
Okay.
It's same as a Mirai's filler.
Ah. So then how long does it take to fill?
Around 3 minutes.
Okay.
Refill faster. We have a dual refilling system.
Okay, so you could refill both sides.
Yes.
So right-hand drive.
Yes.
Typically, when you're doing endurance racing in this, how many drivers for like a 24-hour race?
Yeah, you can see here.
Oh, Morizo.
Yes.
He's driven this.
Yes.
So he's going to be racing this year in
Yes.
Super Taikyu.
Every year, every race, he is driving. And also, he's Yarimati Latobara, WRC champion.
Oh, so there's no passenger seat at all.
No,
What is all under there?
actually many equipment. So yeah.
All the equipment to get it to run properly?
So now, since we are testing the new technology, we are putting the many measurement equipment around there.
Understood. Okay, so it's not actually what you need to run, but it's a lot of equipment to just for data acquisition, huh? And then so we can't really talk about this too much. I'm excited to ride in it, and I'm happy that it's here. This is very interesting though. I noticed that just like the Morizo edition,
Looks like yes.
this doesn't have a back seat. It has this bracing, which is really neat.
During the racing series in Japan Super Taikyu, we learn a lot, not only hydrogen system, but also just improving GR Corolla. So especially the aerodynamics, we learn a lot. Then applied this new vehicle. Why we have a vendor duct and the food duct.
And that's why the wing is similar.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then, so this one is built in the US.
Yes. So to join the TC America series, so what we are trying is motorsports brand development. To join the motorsports, we learn a lot. So we prepared this motor racing car to make it better GR Corolla. And also we want to people enjoy the racing with this car.
I love it. It's so crazy to me that Toyota is developing these cars that are very driver focused, very fun cars. It's amazing to me how fast it turned around. Like it's almost like so quick, boom. You have the GT86, then FRS, you know, then Supra, then GR Corolla. Like it came so quick. Definitely appreciate it. So how long have you been working with Toyota?
Since 1999, almost 26 years.
Oh, okay. What's the story behind this engine here?
So we started to join the TC America series this season. So the first round, we got the engine broken here. So we try to increase the engine power. So we push the limit, then we got the problem. But from that, we can learn. Then that learning will be turned to the next improvement for the better engine.
So you're learning from the failures. That's hard running, and then it resulted in windowing the block.
Yes, and the piston was broken.
And the piston broke. So then from this, you've taken it back to the engine factory and you've changed the process or you've changed the design.
Yeah, design and the combustion control.
And then is that going to be updated right away or is it the next year model or?
My near future.
Okay, got it. I can't believe you saved these pieces. All right, here we go. First time riding in what I assume is the GRMN GR Corolla They won't tell me, but that's all I can assume, and I'm gonna go ahead and get in and ride with them and see what it's like. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I'm Ishura.
thanks for coming.
You will have an amazing experience.
I can't wait. Okay, I'm about to get in right now. So first time being in the car with this, not camouflage, but a couple things. You got forged carbon trim here. You got Alcantara trim here, and also Alcantara on the dash, Alcantara steering wheel, and even Alcantara
Yes.
shift knob, shift boot. All of this is Alcantara. I'm excited. Let's go.
Yo, let's go.
All right. And this is me getting in this after I literally just got out of the GR Corolla, both manual and automatic. So I can tell you, folks, how different it is right off the bat. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, late braking at number 1. Oh, jeez. Fourth into here. Third. Tight around this corner. So this is interesting for me because I'm able to see where I'm losing speed on this track. Oh, fourth. No brake into this. Still in fourth. Okay, back down to third here, I'm assuming. Yep. This is the slowest speed corner. Oh, all the way out here left. Okay. That's something I need to do too. Wow. What a car. Sheesh. Yeah. Oh, hard on the brakes. Oh my goodness. Dang, using all the track, every bit of the track, hitting all the curves. Heck yeah. Okay. This thing is wild. What a special car. So cool. It just makes me happy that Toyota's building cars like this still now in 2025 for, I'm assuming, the 2026 model year. Oh,
It's not a racing car.
no, it's just a street car.
Production car.
Yeah,
But grip level is like a racing car.
yeah. And the brakes are good, huh?
Yes.
So glad I got to experience that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I just made a discovery. No one's been telling us this, but while you were doing that interview with the chief engineer for this car, I realized that this car has been racing since, I think it was like 2016 or 17. And we saw like social media images about it, racing Super Taiki like back in 2018, as early as I can remember. But at that time, it was like pre-GR, so it had like the regular Corolla front face, right? But after talking to the chief engineer after your interview, I asked him like, hey, what motor was in this originally? Because the G16, we've only known about it since the GR Yaris days. That was like what, 2020, 2021? And he's like, oh no, yeah, we've been developing this motor since 2015. And I was like, wait, so you're telling me that G16 in hydrogen form has been in this car since the beginning and we just didn't know about it?
Lewis and I have been both able to drive all 3 GR cars all day today, jumping from one to the other, manual and automatic. What's your final say on what your favorite car to drive is?
I think the Corolla is the best grocery getter, and I'm not comfortable with it. I have to put more laps on the Corolla to really get comfortable with it, but I think it's a great daily that you can have fun with on track occasionally. I think the Supra is basically perfect.
And I think the 8.6 is like the most bang for buck, low power. Like it's the most predictable. I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it flat out, and I feel like I've said this before. Out of all three cars, the most fun to drive on track, bar none, no question about it, by far, is the 8.6, especially in stock form.
Yeah.
It's so much lighter feeling, and it just feels nimble. It's so much fun to dance around the track in that car. You literally have to pull me out of that car at the end of the day because of how much I want to drive this car, and I have one. I have my Time and Tech version that's turbo. In essence, I've kind of ruined it.
But you turned it into a mini Supra.
I turned it into a miniature Supra because now it makes more power than the stock A90 Supra.
And you can't be planted on throttle all the time, anywhere you want.
That's the fun part about this car. Legit, in terms of a driver's car, you would think the manual Supra is it. No, the GR86 is it. So,
because you could literally be pinned the entire time on track and like not be scared.
definitely huge thanks to Toyota, as always, for inviting us out. Really stoked to be able to experience so many different cars out here. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.